Welcome to the Uncle's channel. Thanks for watching today. Let's talk about a cheese Fume Knight in Dark Souls 2. Now, this is what most people call the hardest boss in the entire game. And to me, I probably wouldn't say it's the hardest, but it is definitely in the top 5 hardest in the game. And I recommend going into this fight with one summon, which is going to be Steel-Hearted Ellie. And she's a very powerful character as far as like a tank build to help you out here. And you're going to use a great distraction against him with her. Now, I also recommend, if you aren't at this point already, becoming a mage build, respec your character, get the best spells available. I've got the Crystal Soul Spear, I got the Soul Spear, just some really good magic spells to go in there with, just some Soul Spear, just some really good magic spells to go in there with this fight as well. The melee side of Fume Knight is much more difficult, and if you're looking for the easy way or the cheese way, you're going to want to have these magic spells. So go ahead and head into the arena, and as soon as Fume Knight begins to emerge from the ground, go ahead and get out your most powerful magic spells against him. And Ellie is going to begin attacking him as well. And while he's attacking Ellie, go ahead and get as many of your most powerful spells out. Now, eventually he'll start coming towards you. And when he comes towards you, my recommendation in stage 1 is anytime he comes to you, just dodge off to the right. He'll stab at you, dodge off to the right, he'll avoid you. He'll slam at you, dodge off to the right, he'll avoid you. Any of his attacks pretty much. If you just simply dodge off to the right, you will avoid that particular attack. It's super simple, super easy, and then he'll go back to attacking Ellie, continue throwing out your spells against him, weakening his health slowly but surely. Now, eventually, after enough attacks between Ellie, and enough of your magic attacks against him, always keeping your distance, of course, he's going to transfer himself into stage 2 of the fight. In stage 2, it is the more difficult stage of the fight, and Ellie will probably die in this fight. Now, he's going to have a giant flame sword in this fight, and anytime he comes at you, my recommendation is to roll back once and then roll to the right twice. And it works almost every single time for avoiding his attacks, and especially if he decides to do one of the attacks that has a longer reach. If you do that roll back the first time, if it is the longer reach one, you'll know to roll back a second time to avoid that. And anytime he's done a slam attack, that gives you the opportunity where he's vulnerable to do a magic attack against him, usually just one, don't get greedy, and then roll away and he'll start coming at you, and just simply keep that distance, and when he swings at you, roll back once, roll to the right twice, and you will avoid it. You could probably roll to the right all 3 times and it could work out, but my best strategy, or it seemed to work out best for me, just to keep that distance anyway, was to roll back once and then roll to the right twice in the flame part, and it seemed to work great for me at least. If he does do a jump attack where he's flying through the air coming down at you, just simply roll into him at that point and you will avoid all of the jump attacks. But just keep that distance, continue throwing out that magic spells, you're undefeated in no time. If you have to do melee, you have to get in there, you have to engage him, you have to roll constantly trying to avoid the swings, no. Too much effort, too much chance of dying. Keep that distance, keep these spells flying at him, and just simply roll him back into the right, and you have him defeated in no time. And like I said, Ellie may last the whole battle, she may not, but she will definitely help out in at least probably 2/3 or 3/4 of the battle. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my other cheese and strategy videos listed up above. And as always, go out there, find a great game to play, and just simply have a great rest of the day.